Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cantor Coach. Today we are going to be discussing some diction exercises, some ways to get warmed up with our music, with our diction. We've talked about vowels, we've talked about consonants, and now I want to talk to you about my process and how I approach a piece of music to make sure I have really crisp diction. So let's get started. Okay, so the first tip I want to cover for today, when we are approaching our music and making sure that we have really crisp diction when we sing, is speaking through the text. We want to make sure that we speak through the text for a few different reasons. The first one is, of course, we want to know what we are singing. I stress this so many times. We need a personal connection with the piece that we're singing, and so I highly recommend we walk through that and we speak through that with intentionality so that we know the prayers, the psalms, the hymns that we're singing. That's the first reason why we want to speak through it. The second reason is we want to speak through the rhythm. This sets us up for success, knowing the structure of the piece so that when we approach the full piece, we already have it in our muscle memory and it's ready to go. The third reason is also a muscle memory thing. Speaking through the words of your text gets those words into your system and into your muscle memory so that we don't trip over our words when we sing and so that we are able to pronounce them very clearly. So I'm going to speak through this right now to give you an idea of how I approach that. So here we go. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Early in the morning our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity. Okay, so that is the first tip for getting really crisp diction. The second tip to making sure that we have crisp diction and having this process for preparing our music is going through and doing the same read through that we just did, but kind of using more of a sing-song voice. Back in college, I had this great professor that referred to it more as this Julia Child sounding voice. So it was kind of like this, and you add this element of resonance and that open throat that we've talked about in the past when it comes to singing. So making sure that we have that nice lifted voice when we are speaking through this will help us to get that resonance when we sing. So here we go. I'm going to read through this and we'll do this together. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, early in the morning our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity. So it may sound a little silly, it might sound a little funny to you and feel a little funny to you when you first give it a shot, but what I recommend doing is going through and just trying that out and seeing if that makes a difference when you approach your music. I know it does for me, and going through and speaking through in that way will give you the resonance that you're looking for, and it'll set you up for success as you approach the full piece. Okay, after we have spoken through the text, we know the meaning of the text, we know what vowels and what consonants we're going to be singing, we want to go through and sing through the piece, keeping all of those things in mind. So I'm going to sing through this for us now, but this is the process to think about. Speak through it, do that speaking through the text, and then put it all together with the music. Here we go. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, early in the So you go through, you sing through the piece, you implement everything you've practiced. Again, we start with the speaking through it. We look at the rhythm, we look at the meaning of the words, we do kind of that sing-song speech, and then we implement it into the music. That's a process that has worked really well for me. I hope it works well for you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have other exercises that you've used for diction and warming up your voice. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. God bless you.